guys, it's your boy Cryptic Sun back at it again with another video. If you're new to Arc Raiders and wondering why everything is faster, stronger, angrier than you are, don't worry. Here are 5 beginner tips that I wish I knew when I first started playing this game. Now, I've been playing this game for about a month. It hasn't reached a month, about 3 weeks, and I've already completed all my workbenches, and I'm pretty fast at this game. So here are tips that I wish I knew on day one that I've gotten to learn, and we're gonna start off first with a skill tree tip. Now you see the skill tree tip. What I would say, your first 3 setup points, you want to put it. The first one here in the agile croucher, second one in the squats, and then the third one in around crafting. Now this in around crafting is gonna be a big one for you at the beginning because this one helps you turn fabrics into bandages that you can use to heal yourself, and you can also take the arc, that arc part that's dropped. I'll put it on the screen right above here, and you can turn that into actually shield regenerators. So this is a big help. It helps you out in game, and from there I want to tell you to go for mobility so you can be faster and use less stamina, because you're going to need it for tip number 2. And after that I will just really tell you to like go all the way for that security breach, because security breach is going to be useful. After that, you can do whatever you want with the skill tree, but those are the 3 things I think that's really helpful in the skill tree that you should do very, very, very quickly. I get into beginner tip number 2. Now, tip number 2 is a tip that everybody knows, but yes, this is real. If you unequip your weapon, you run faster. Simple, plain logic of the game. If you're playing, you're in a tough position, you need to move fastly, just unequip your weapon and then you move very, very fast. You move fast, you get out of arcs. Some arcs, you can't take them out your one. You need to run out there. Like if you spot a Bastion and it spots you and is about to spot you, you can run out of there. If you spot a Racketeer or if you spot a Shredder in the Stella Montes map, you can run out of that. If you like see a raider, he doesn't see you, and you know he's might not be friendly, you can get out of there very, very quickly if you unequip a weapon and just run. Run. It can save you so much. It can make you escape arcs. It can even make you run for your life if you have a backpack full of blueprints and stuff. So running while you only equip a weapon, it's really helpful. To do so, you just hold the triangle button, not press. If you press, it will switch. So you hold the triangle button or the Y button on the Xbox. And that's that. Let's head into tip number 3. Now, tip number 3 is a very basic tip, beginner tip. Like this entire part 1 video, I'm just doing basic beginner tips that you need to know. Now, tip number 3 is killing flying arcs. Like killing flying arcs, they're so easy. You just want to pop those wings, those rotters. Just want to pop them off. If it's a wasp, you want to pop them all off. If it's a hornet, take in mind that the hornets have the first 2 rotters with a armor, so you want to pop the back ones. If you pop the first two, the two back ones, they're done. They're out. And for the tick pots, you want to take them out with your melee weapon, the axe. Taking them out with your melee weapon is pretty much the easiest way to take them out. When you just spot them, just like spam your melee weapon and just walk towards them, they will die. To do so is you press the on the D-pad, the left button on the D-pad, it will equip your melee weapon, and you just use the trigger button, which is the R2, to start meleeing it and hacking at it. And for the fireballs, they will usually run at you and then open themselves up. Once they're open up, is an easy shot, 1 kill. But shooting them without a without like rolling, while they're rolling, you'll need a strong weapon like a ferro or an anvil, because that use heavy bullets and that can damage armor. So those are some tips for dealing with low tier arcs that you're gonna meet every day, and that's for tip number 3. Let's head into tip number four. Tip number four is a tip that you need to work on these workbenches. You see these workbenches? They're all level 3, right? I didn't just get them anyway. It's level 3. Now, getting these to level 3, you need to know what items you need, and some of the items that you do need are these arcs parts. From level 1 to level 2, you're gonna need these smaller arcs like the hornets, the snitches, the wops, drivers, the tick pods, fireball burner. You're gonna need that. So if you ever get them, keep them so you can upgrade. And you'll need some other stuff that I might put on the screen up here that you can see. And for level 3, you're gonna need to take out the leaper, the bombardiers, the rocketeers, these bigger arcs. You can take them out with 2 wolf packs. If you don't have the wolf pack blueprint, I recommend buying a hull cracker from the traders, but you have to be level 20 to be able to buy this. You can buy one a day,
I'm not opening this door. Just tell me
and
what you
it's
want.
really helpful. It's 30k, but it's 30k that's gonna save your life because it really helps to take out those bigger arcs. Now the sentry. If you can't find a sentry, you can just go Dam's Battleground and search these arc cruisers. I'll put a pic of it on the screen here so you can see how it looks like. You can search these arc cruisers and they can sometimes pop you the sentry cores. So those are some tips on leveling up your workbenches. And also, if you get any fruits or vegetables, please store them for towards Scrappy. This is something I wish I knew. And you can also track whatever you need by pressing triangle to level up or train. And you can track those items that you need. Scrappy is one I didn't do until recently. I'm trying to do them, and now I need prickly pears and olives that you just saw. You need lots of fruits and vegetables, and there are these sellable items like you saw the cat bed there. There's the pillow for another upgrade. I'll put some on the screen right here so you can see and know what to track and what to keep once you're raiding further. Like those are gonna save you time. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is a pretty basic tip, but it's one I wish I knew on day one. Is that once you find some items, you can salvage them. You can salvage them. It's like a recycle, but it doesn't give you the full of the recycle. If you find recyclable items, you can then recycle them by salvaging them while topside. No, these are really good because it gives you metal parts, electrical components, plastic materials, oils. These are all useful for crafting. These are your day-to-day crafting materials that you're gonna need, and it's gonna be really helpful. And that's really something I wish I knew day one. I got to know this about a week and a half in, and to be honest, I'm no longer suffering from metal parts, plastic parts, rubber parts, because I find those stuff quite easily, or processors, because you can craft into those processors instead of bringing them topside, and it saves you weight and time while doing it topside. So that's it. Okay, arc raiders isn't about fighting everything, it's about fighting smart. So you craft early, you move faster when you need to, you shoot arcs where you're supposed to, and you have to manage your resources like a survivor. Not like a loot goblin, but like a survivor. So if this video helped you out, drop a like, comment, subscribe for more Arc Raiders tips. And remember, this is just part one of this series, and there's gonna be more coming, more tips. I have a lot of tip bunch up for beginners because I'm an ultimate beginner. I've just started this game and I'm getting there, as you can see. Small time has to come. So thank you. Hope you like, subscribe, comment. See you and catch you next time. Peace.